very beautiful International Women's Day. Okay, thank you, Anne, and Shiv Shankari and Rania, and many of you who spoke here. I'll speak about classic fashion first. I'm so glad that there are extraordinary women here who have, come about and had a very successful journey in their life. And I'm glad that classic fashion has been able and blessed to give an opportunity to such people. So we want that to have more and more people come forward and say that they've had a success here. So that's the success of classic. So, and that we have 75% of women, that's a great thing. So it just shows that nothing can stop women from working. Like Rania's story itself is a message that if you have the will, you have the way. She has done it, right? From start to what she is today and what she's foreseeing for tomorrow. That's the way I think we should all look forward to working and taking our journey of life. And as for me, I'll tell you a little about my life, which is, you might find it very stupid or strange, because I was fortunate to be born into a happy family. So not kind of the finances, but my parents were very caring, and the entire family was good to me, and so they gave me the right education. So I did my post-graduation, and I got 3 jobs just as I finished my college. I wrote 3 tests, and fortunately I won the tests. I went to the interviews, I won the interviews, but you won't believe I did not take any of them. I don't know what urged me not to take it. I still don't know. I just thought I will do my MPhil, and I applied for MPhil, and I got a position also. But then the marriage came about, and that urge was there, so I got married. Of course, I had to marry somebody, right? So I got married to Mr. Sanal, and from then on, like Shankari said, I think my strong urge was to, as a mother, as soon as I got married, I got my son, and nothing else urged me to go for a job. I wouldn't go. In fact, I took 2 jobs as a teacher in Dubai, but I did not stay. My whole focus was on the family. And on the other side, I think Sanal had he was an extreme workaholic. Not that I complained about it, but he was too much into his work that I had no choice to even think of a job, because I didn't want my family to suffer or my kids to suffer. So 32 years, 34 years, I stayed put as a wife, as a housewife, just doing the normal routine work. Maybe I was reading through and I was educating myself in a little way, but nothing formal about it. I was just at home until last year. There was an opportunity for me to come back and start work. And I think that's how I fulfilled my life. I've done my part as a mother or as a wife, and I think it's very important that we take, because you're bringing up children. I don't know whether I'm successful in that, but to me, a lady or a mother should be the first teacher of the child. And teaching a child to become good citizens or the next generation, bringing them as good citizens to the society is very important. And we should never, ignore it and neglect. A mother can do a lot. I think it's a sacred duty of the mother, and only mothers can do most of it. Like 90%, mothers do it. Maybe 10% fathers can contribute to that. We have the power to do it. And I think we should, I don't want to stress this on so many people who have come from their home countries. They come here for a living. I appreciate the work they are doing to, stand alone, independently, and do. But at the same time, if you can, you should never neglect your family and your children. Give them the best. Even from far, you can do that. So that's one part of my job that I think I did, that whether it's successful or not is something, they have to prove it. Shivani and Raju. But otherwise, I think I have done my part. And I also believe that gender roles are very defined in nature. So We are very, very evolved species, human beings, but that should not stop us from our natural roles as parents, as mother and father. I'll tell you a small example that I observed not recently, maybe just 4 or 5 years back. Actually, here in Elbit we have our house, and the next house, in the windowsill, 2 birds come. Okay, 2 kestrels. They are like hawks. So they come searching for a nest. First they would come to my house, and they didn't like the window, so they went to the next house and they built a nest. Okay. Every day they will come and sit there, both husband and wife, the couple would come and sit there. And after a few days, we saw 6 eggs on the windowsill, and you won't believe, it's the mother who sits there 22 hours a day. 22 hours, the mother will sit on the eggs, and the father goes out. He brings food for her. I have all the photographs taken for her. He will go from morning till late evening. He will bring the food and give it to her. And then maybe like 2 hours in total in a day, she will fly out. She will preen her thing. She will fly, stretch herself, and come back and sit. And then the father will go. So I think there is in nature itself, there is a role for women that we cannot neglect. Let us go naturally. Let us not put into our heads that, see, you got to be reached there, this, that. Okay, fine, you can be very ambitious, but that ambition should not stop your other duty, your natural duty as a mother, or as as women, the feminine duties. You have to give importance to that. I think if you do that, if you can balance both, I think it will be perfect. And I always want to say that as we celebrate this day, we also should take time to appreciate our counterparts, men who help us. Like you saw how Batana is taking care of his babies when the wife is not there. Like that, I think we should always appreciate the good work, the support they're giving us. Without them, we are also like, it's nothing, like, it's very important that they are there for us. That's what the little message I have to give you. And once again, wishing everybody a wonderful day. Thank you very much.